Hi, we're Lee and Mandy.
We're the Frugal Travellers, and welcome to our lovely Airbnb apartment in Krakow, Poland.
Yep, it's a lovely place. We've been on the road for 2.5 years. We're long-term travellers. This year we've been going through Eastern Europe, slowly.
We were in Ukraine and we'd planned to come back and surprise a friend in Krakow for her 40th birthday.
Yep, so we got to Krakow on the 11th of March, or the 12th of March. Things started moving with the coronavirus. They announced they were going to close the schools and the museums and things like that in Poland.
Yeah, so then our friends arrived on the 13th and we get a text from them, from the taxi, saying they're closing the airports.
They're closing the borders. Yeah.
So it was a bit of a tense weekend.
Yeah.
Restaurants closed, but it was still fun.
Yeah, they stayed for a few days and they flew back on the 16th on their last flight back to the UK.
So fortunate. But then we had to make a decision.
What were we going to do? Where were we going to stay?
Yeah, because, you know, we've got family in the UK, Australia and New Zealand.
Yeah, I didn't want to go back to the UK. I've got aging parents there and they're self-isolating, so I didn't want to get in their way.
Yeah, and we thought about, you know, flying back to the Southern Hemisphere, and there's a lot of airports to cover. So we thought it would be safest if we just stay here.
In Poland. Yeah, it's really nice. We like it in Krakow.
Yes.
It's a beautiful city.
We've been to like 30 countries in the past 2.5 years, and this is probably the one we feel most comfortable in.
Yeah,
so
and the good thing is things are well organised here. The government are doing the right thing with coronavirus, we think.
The supermarkets are so well stocked, like this.
Yeah,
it's been brilliant.
There's no panic buying or anything like that.
No, because we've had to like start from scratch. You know, we're backpackers. We live out of a backpack.
Yeah.
But restaurants are all closed, everything like that. So we've decided we've got our Airbnb apartment for a month, and we've decided to stock up with enough food for between, say, 2 weeks and 4 weeks.
And we're going to stay here and self-isolate.
Yes.
We decided to do the responsible thing. We don't want to be going out and helping spread this thing around, so we're going to stay indoors. We're going to create a bit of content. We're going to watch a bit of Netflix.
Watch a lot of Netflix. Yep. So we hope everyone watching this has a roof over their head and food in the cupboards, and that they're safe.
Stay at home, be safe, and hopefully when this is all over, we can all go travelling again. The 12th of March 2020, coronavirus has kicked in big time, and yesterday the Polish government announced that all schools, museums and public sports centres, etc. are all going to be closed for 2 weeks. So due to the decision of the government to close all museums and cultural institutions in Poland, we inform you that between the 12th and the 25th of March, Auschwitz Memorial will not be available.
Monday morning in Krakow, first weekday after the announcement that borders are closing. This would normally be full of tourists. We've just arrived at our new apartment in Krakow, and oh my word, it's fantastic. I can't even begin to tell you how lovely and clean and fresh this is after the place we've just moved from, which was all right, but no. But so this is just, it's obviously, you know, all been newly decorated and converted, and oh, it's just lovely. The shower, you've got your little basin, there's a hairdryer, chair for your towels. Got the toilet and cleaning stuff, and we come into the lounge. Oh my God, I seriously could live here. Lovely high ceilings up there. So I'd say it's a nice apartment. We came through a big door, so it's a nice apartment that's been divided into 3 smaller apartments.
We're quite excited. We're normally staying in dormitories or a room in a shared place, so to have a place to ourselves is fantastic during this time.
And to have it as lovely as this, like we've got a sofa. Oh my word. We've got a sofa, there's some chairs. Come around, a table and chairs. We've stored our stuff here because, you know, I wanted to get this before I just strewed my stuff everywhere. Bedroom. Oh my word, it's just so light and airy and beautiful. Now we do have a balcony, and I'll come back this way to see if I can show you the view. I don't know if you can hear, there's a little bit of banging going on.
Now the downside is the construction work. Hopefully it doesn't happen at night, but in the daytime, there's a bit of stuff going on with the infrastructure around here. This is why it was a cheap one.
Yeah, I've read on the reviews that they can start at 6 AM. But, oh well, it'd be good for us to get up early to get into that sort of habit. But fantastic. I'm so happy. So we've paid for a week. Maybe we can extend.
Yep, we could be here for a month or longer, who knows. It's
yes.
£72 a week, so for that price we're happy to be staying here. This is where we're going to be in Poland. This is the main square in Krakow on the 19th of March. It's normally heaving with tourists, this place. You couldn't move. Everybody's gone. Tourists have gone. The horses and carts have gone. The main church, which everybody visits, is closed. Even the Hard Rock Cafe is closed. It's a ghost town. So today is the 1st of April 2020 and I'm in the middle of Krakow, main square. Beautiful day. Another day devoid of tourists. Quite empty. The government announced today that there's going to be more restrictions on what we can and can't do in Poland due to COVID-19. Most of the shops are closed now. We have to wear gloves when we go in the shops now, and we can only walk. We can't walk together, not even in a group of two. So although Mandy is with me, she is behind me, just coming up there in the rear. You have to stay over 2 meters apart in public. So we're doing that. Under 18s can't come out without their parents' supervision, and things are getting very, very quiet and very tight here. It's nice to be able to come outside. I'm really happy about that. I just spent 6 days indoors, not leaving at all, and I was starting to get a little bit stir crazy. So we got out today, got some shopping done, which was really good, and just been to the ATM and got a bit of cash. Now we should be okay to self-isolate for another 14 days. Let's see what happens in the future. The deaths are picking up a little bit in Poland. It's been 36 now up to today, which is not a lot compared to the rest of Western Europe, but it is increasing, and we're hoping it doesn't get too bad and things will calm down soon. So the white building down the street is the University Hospital for Malopolska, which is where the COVID-19 treatment is going to be held, and a few doors down here in this block is where we are staying. So we are a 2-minute walk from the COVID-19 hospital. Hopefully we are not going to use it, but it's useful to know. And there is a lot of construction work going on the railway lines just outside, which is we don't mind at all.
It's the 1st of April and we've just done our 4th big shop. Grand total of 241 zloty 23. And this is what we've bought. We've had to put the eggs down here because it just wouldn't fit on the table. But this time we went for biscuits. We've got some chocolates, you know, for a treat. They were on special. More chocolates. Healthy stuff. We've got grapes, mushrooms, cucumbers, apples. Tomatoes were actually probably the dearest thing we bought at $17.99 a kilo. Anyway, Tomatoes, yep, so potatoes, carrots and bananas. We're going to freeze some of those. We've got honey this time because we've got loads of ginger and lemon to make nice healthy honey lemon ginger drinks. 2 things of broccoli, 1 thing of salad. We went for UHT milk this time and cordial, more peanut butter. Got some bread there. 1 packet of crisps for a snack and 2 packets of corn chips for nachos. A jar of sun-dried tomatoes for an interesting variant for pasta, etc. 3 packets of oats, 4 tin tomatoes, 2 kilos of rice. So happy there was finally rice. Got 2 jars of sweet corn. Now with the meat, this time we've gone for some pork chops, pork and beef mince, it's a mix, and 2 beef mince. We've also got ham for lunches. We went for butter this time because we run out of our żabka butter. 5 things of yogurt, 2 Lilliput cheese, and back to the eggs. So all in all, we're really pleased, and we're pretty sure this, in combination with what we have in the cupboard, means that we're not going to need to go shopping again for 17 days, apart from to buy bread, maybe, or we can just have alternatives with rice, etc. But we're really happy.